Hi, I'm Dan Corbett, and this is the Working Man's Outdoors, about affordable upland bird hunting here in California. Today we're at G&G Pheasant Shoot in Gazelle, California, and we're going to be hunting pheasants. For these boys are on their first hunt ever. And introduce yourselves, boys.
I'm Jonathan Cook, I'm 14.
I'm Eric Cook, I'm 20.
Now, I met these boys last summer, and their dad and I took them out on a sporting clay course, and they did excellent. So I know that they could shoot. I know their gun handling is very safe. And I think we're going to go out here and have some good, safe fun today. Right?
Right.
Yes.
And you got to speak up, boys. Okay, you ready?
Yep,
Yes.
ready.
I can't hear you.
We're ready.
Boy, and their father was in the Army, and they are this quiet. Let's try that again. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Oh, man. If I got this kind of recruits, I'm in trouble. Let's go hunting. Load them up, boys. Right.
This how we're hunting it?
Yep, we're going to
Okay.
swing. We're right through here. Okay, let's get in the field and lock and load. Okay, Buster, hunt them up. Okay, get a bird. Hunt them up. Drop over a little bit further. About another 15 feet to your right. And just watch the dog. He'll tell us where the birds are. He's saying birds been here. Hunt 'em up. We got a mover. Get him.
Shit.
Okay. Let's cuddle over here. Over here. Come on, Buster. Bring me that bird. Here. Good boy. Good boy. Hey, nice rooster. Nice rooster.
He's pretty.
And now since you killed it, I'm not going to carry it
Yeah.
for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good recovery on the second shot. Now, where did you shoot on the first shot?
I was just behind him.
Just behind him, and then you pulled right up. Good shooting.
Hey, you.
Make sure you're loaded.
Yep.
He gave you lots of warning, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Well, I'll pick up my two-shooter here. Okay, hunt him up, Buster. I think that bird had run from this cover clear over. Hunt him up, come on. Sometimes you can have fun. You get a bird under this cut straw. On a bird. Good point. Nice shot.
Thank you.
Good boy, bring him here. Bring him here. Oh. Buster, let have. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Now, there is a real beautiful ringneck pheasant. Look at that tail.
Yeah, he is.
Just super good color. And that bird was hit with a perfect pattern. And you know, look, he's well trained. Yes. Now you saw Buster wound up here and then back over here a little bit. And how did you like that point?
That was beautiful.
He gave you lots of time.
Yeah, I did.
Hopefully he'll do this for you.
Hopefully.
Well, we've hunted this field now, so what we'll do is we'll go back to the truck. Yeah, tastes good, huh? And wait for the bird man again. And yes, this is, we're not hunting wild birds. And the nice thing about hunting a California club, or any club, but particularly here, is I told him to put out 3 birds. Well, it gives me 2 things. Number 1, I know how many birds are in the cover, okay? So I can kind of be ready for them. Number 2, it tells me how well my dog is working,
Yeah.
okay? And it's not like the old days. I can remember hunting wild birds 40 years ago here in California, that I would be in the field 2 to 4 hours for 1 bird.
Yeah.
And boy, don't miss it, because that's the only bird you're going to get up all day. And here, your limit's by your pocketbook. Okay? And, you know, look at the scenery all around us. This is just absolutely gorgeous. So we will walk back to the truck. Okay, we just done one little swing, and normally, you know, we discuss safety first, such as why we wear blaze orange.
Yep.
Why do we wear blaze orange?
Because you're obvious to other hunters.
Exactly. And the thing that we'd already talked, zone of fire back at the house. I'm on the outside. My zone goes from here out. You're over there, your zone goes from in front of you out. You're in the middle, you got 45 degrees in each direction, right?
Yep.
Now, one thing we didn't, well, we discussed it, we didn't mention it here in the field. I'm gonna lock my gun. Hand around the pistol grip, away from the trigger. Okay, the bird comes up, your finger can come up when the dog's on the point. When the bird flushes in the air, then you bring your firearm up, release the safety, and you're on. It's very basic, but I've already been with you boys, and I notice that your muzzle's always up and your fingers are away from the trigger. And that's what we need, okay? Now these pheasants, you boys are a little bit slow getting up on them, but that will come with practice. These pheasants on the 7th wing beat, they can pick up 10 miles an hour. Okay, so you want to get on them a little faster, but safely.
Safety first.
Safety first, and then a whole lot of fun. And Buster says, why are we standing here? We should be going out after those birds that I know just got put out there. And we've had a good shoot so far, okay? We've got 3 birds up, we've collected 3 birds. And who's the top gun today?
I am. So far.
Okay. We gonna do something about that?
Yes, we are.
Friendly competition. Okay, now, the same thing, I want the outside shooter fairly close to the cutoff here, and the outside shooter here fairly close to that cutoff. And the reason for these cutoffs are pheasants will run before they fly. They'd rather run than fly. And as long as they got covered, they'll keep running. But when they come to the end of the coverage, you can see me here, I'll fly. And that's when we get them. Okay, so 1 boy on either side. You gonna shoot the same size this time?
Yep.
Sure.
Okay. Then load your pieces now. Now you'll notice that while they loaded their firearms, the first thing they checked was the safety, and they kept the muzzle in the air. Perfect gun safety. Okay, let's go get a bird. On point. Get him! beat you,
Yes, you did.
but
By just a second.
I couldn't let that bird go any further or we would have been walking up the top of that next mountain.
I want to make sure you were out of the way.
Good boy. Good boy. Bring me that dead bird. Good. Whoop. Hold him, Lucky. Hold him, Buster. Good boy. Good boy. That was exciting.
Yes.
And you see what I mean about how they gain speed.
Yes, it did. He did.
Another nice rooster. Gorgeous long tail. And now if you want to have a bird mounted, always check the rump. And this bird's got good feathers. This could be made into a wall hanger. This would be one you take to Tom Brown. Now this bird is a pure ringneck, Chinese pheasant. Beautiful bird. Good boy. Good boy. Woo! Hey, we doing okay?
We're doing great.
Yeah, you boys are fun to be with. You're good and safe. And I almost feel that I was a little greedy on that bird, but 3 more wing beats.
Yeah, he would have been gone.
Yeah.
No.
Hold. Watch it, watch it. Okay, we'll go after that bird again. Okay, hunt him up. You missed the bird, Buster. Oh, a thirsty boy, huh? I can't stress enough, boys, about carrying water for your dog. Because, well, we've walked, what, maybe a half a mile?
Maybe.
He's covered what, 4 miles?
Probably.
Here's another thing, which I didn't do. A lot of times you cup your hand and let them drink out of your hand. It's not so dry this morning and I worry about that too much, but like this. But now that's under real dry, dusty conditions. I'll do that every time he waters. It's dry, but it's not dusty here. You ready to go get another bird? Think so? Okay, but here's a little lesson. If you've got a bird and you want to mount it, you don't do what I just did. You don't put it in your game bag, because while the taxidermist can straighten some of these tail feathers out, it makes his job harder. So when you've got a bird you want to mount, you know, you kind of carry it back. And excellent gun safety. I'm having a good time. I'm having fun.
I'm having a great time.
Now we've got a hen. Okay, baseball pitcher, where is it from here now?
Right there.
This field or the next field over?
I'd say next field.
Okay. Whew. By the way, upland bird hunting is good, healthy exercise.
It is.
Lots of walking, and that's what keeps this old man young. You know, I've had 2 back surgeries and a right leg that was severely damaged twice. And this exercise out here is what keeps me mobile and going. Now, it's true, when I got big rocks at the house to work on, you boys come up because I'm not lifting them anymore. I'll get on the Kubota and I'll drop the bucket for you. But that's work. See, this is exercise. And, you know, 10 years ago, nobody had heard about a pointing lab. And now there's quite a few of them. And the only difference is when you look at these other pointers, they'll lock on that point forever long it takes. And they'll hold that point until you get to their shoulder. Then they'll break the point. Now, one of the other problems sometimes is the bird was there, the dog is on point, the bird has left, run off. But the dog will hold the point right there. For 99% of the birds, that's great. Now, he's a lab. So first he'll tell me the bird's there, but labs are flushers.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't comprehend, I'm supposed to hold this for 10 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes. The longest I've had him hold a point is 2.5 minutes. And normally that's long enough for me to get up. His daddy dog, Lucky, won't hold that long. And I'm going to give him a drink. Oh, I think he wants more.
Yeah. Here, I got one.
I got one right here. See, I always carry two. And then before I go in the field again, I